Sometimes when you start a law firm, you don't even know exactly what you want to do. You have an idea, but it's not until you actually do the work do you often find out what your true interest is. It's a good idea to have a recruiter in your back pocket. You want to have somebody you can always ask questions of. We're based in DC. We're the oldest firm, Garrison Assistant, in DC. And so we really know this market inside and out. That's all we do. I really get motivated when I meet with someone. It's the highlight of my day. A candidate can expect a thorough conversation about their current job and their aspirations. We'll talk in detail about their practice. We'll talk about their likes, their dislikes. How were their hours? How do they like the environment? Not every person fits a certain firm. Not every firm fits a certain person. If the time comes where we want to look at jobs, we're not showing you one position. We're showing you the entire DC market. I think you really want a recruiter that's excited about their job, that's excited to meet with you. I really feel my candidates have a leg up. I want to be a long-term resource. The purpose of the video is people see this and they want to meet with me. I've been a recruiter since 2001. We have a very big in-house practice. Not only do we place people in law firms, we place people in companies as well. So I think we have a great understanding of both markets, and so we're able to really educate candidates about both markets and help them with different types of jobs. We're a big recruiting firm, so I have a lot of phenomenal colleagues. So you're not just getting me, you're really getting all of our knowledge, and you're getting our relationships around town. We really make every attempt to understand the firm's environment, the firm's culture. We don't work with anybody in DC that we haven't met with first. We go out and we visit law firms and try to learn much more about them. I want to meet with people as early in the career as possible, because the earlier I meet with somebody, the more we can plan together to make sure they get to the right place. They can expect walking to a professional office where they'll feel comfortable, expect a conversation about their career, what motivated them to go to law school, how did they pick their firm. All these things I ask because I really want to know what they're thinking. It's not just transactional about getting a job right now. It's about me helping someone with their career at every stage. Everybody's got a different story and everybody's in a different situation, and it's really neat to see what those situations are and if I can add any information and answer questions to them about some things they could do with their career. I start from the beginning. I want to know why they went to law school, and I ask them why they picked their law firm. We go through their career path, and then we talk about their practice now. We really dig deep in the type of work they're doing, what they like doing, what they don't like doing. There are two questions that I ask people that I find by far the most important. One, I like to ask them, what's their highest value need? What is the one thing right now that they need that they don't have? So we really talk about how that need can be met right now. And then probably the most important question I ask somebody is, where do they want to be in 5 to 10 years? And we talk about what is the roadmap to get there. That gives me a lot of information to work with, so I really can understand the candidate, their background, where they're coming from, so I can make an educated decision in giving them advice. We're very thorough. We help people, of course, with their resumes and making sure it's the absolute best it can be. But we don't stop there. We really help them with their interviews too. So the mock interview, really, we'll sit down for half an hour to an hour, however long it takes, and I will go and ask questions that would be typical of a law firm. In fact, most people say my questions are a lot harder than the interviews they face. I want my interview to be harder, because then when they go in for their interview, it's going to feel easy. When we submit to a firm, we write a professional cover letter. We give them information. At every stage of the process, we want to come across as professional as possible because we are a reflection of the candidate. Confidentiality is the utmost importance to me, and that's why we meet in our offices. I want to create an environment where people are comfortable just to talk to me. I think it's my job to answer any questions they have. I love questions. The more questions is the better. I'm happy to answer them. I want to share the information that I have. There were things I wish I knew when I was in law school, and I want to impart that information because I think it can help people with their career choices. We'll talk about the in-house market. Is that realistic for the type of work they do here? How do you get to an in-house job? We work with so many of the boutiques in town And that's very important to us because boutiques often can just be different than large law firms. There are many government agencies that provide fantastic experience, so we certainly work with a lot of people at many different agencies making a transition from government to law firm. And I work with associates going from law firm to law firm or law firm to in-house. One size doesn't fit all. That's my job, is to really get to know all of these firms and be able to offer it up to anybody that meets with me. It's really meeting with both parties. We're meeting with candidates to find out what they're looking for, what they need. We're meeting with clients to find out what they're looking for, what they need, and really also trying to assess the cultural fit between the two parties. I went to Brown University. I went straight to law school to Georgetown. I summered and started my career at a firm called Howry & Simon, which was the fourth biggest firm in DC, but no longer exists, where I was a litigator. And then I lateraled to Hogan Lovells to become a corporate and real estate associate. It's a tough move to make, but I was able to switch practice areas. So when people ask me what some of the favorite things I've done or the best experience I've had, it's when I've switched people's practice areas. You know, you can't substitute for experience. I've seen pretty much everything in the market. I've seen so many different types of situations, and I can handle them. I love what I do. I love meeting with people. I think that when people meet with me, it's not just educational, it's fun. And I want people having a great feeling leaving our offices.